Hey yo, anytime I've ever met a girl, dated a girl, been around a girl, even been friends with a girl who didn't have any friends outside of me before she met me or after she met me, she was a lunatic, a wild woman, a crazy person, or just not a person that was ready or prepared to be a friend or a relationship or even trying to do a situationship because she just was not equipped for that. So any woman or anybody, period, if they don't have any friends, it's a red flag. And I don't believe I'm wrong. Yo. Here's a song that I don't believe I'm wrong. I think I was gonna say only women. When I had this discussion earlier with friends, I said only women, but I think men or women, any man or woman who don't have any friends, who have no friends, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Tell you why. The ability to cultivate and maintain healthy relationships is an underrated skill. And so I speak only with women because I only date women. No disrespect to anybody who dates anybody else. I only date women. So I'll say women who have no friends is an absolute red flag. And it's very simple. Many people don't directly correlate friendship to relationships, which is weird because obviously anybody who's your mate or your companion, they should be your friend. They should be your friend. And so, if you're not able to maintain compromise or communicate, build bonds and friendships with people, then how you think you're going to build friendships, relationships, and bonds with someone on a romantic level or an intimate level? So to me, it's a red flag if you're a woman and you can't or you don't have a strong friend group or a strong bond with one or two people. You don't have to have a bunch of friends. I posted this on social media today, and women responded. It's mostly women who don't have any friends, who don't have any real friends. And from what I can see, a lot of women who comment, and I could be wrong, don't have a steady companion, a man or woman, whatever they're into. These women, I think, were into men mostly. So they don't have a man in their life. There's a direct correlation to not having a man in your life and not being able to maintain friendships. Not to say having a man is end all be all, but I do believe companionship is a basic, innate human desire that every human has. And sometimes when people try to convince themselves or try to say out loud, I don't have a desire to have a companion. Nobody wants to die alone. We're not those kind of creatures. We just aren't. So let's be honest. Let's not BS each other. Let's not. So a part of being having a companion or having a partner or a life partner or a romantic mate is understanding how to coexist with a person or people. So if you find yourself with trouble being able to do that, and you also find yourself with trouble being with somebody or things working out with somebody romantically, you probably should not look any further than that principle. Because honestly, when you date someone or anybody you find, you basically you attract who you are or what you are at the time you are that thing. The common misconception is or false misnomer is that you attract the opposite or opposites attract. On the contrary, you actually attract what you are at the time you are that thing. The reason why you're able to find somebody because they're in the same space you are in. If you basically get the mirror. It's called the mirror effect. You basically get your reflection. Now it doesn't always look like you to your eyes because sometimes reflections aren't. If you don't know yourself, then how do you know that you're looking at yourself and you found somebody just like you? find yourself arguing with the same, or be agitated with things that they do because it's something that you do. So that's a part of knowing yourself and knowing how to coexist and to completely grow. So to get back to my original point is, if you are unable to have meaningful relationships that stretch a period of time, that involves your maturation and involves your growth, and involves good times, happy times, even down times where you guys are able to reconcile or communicate through those bad times. That's a part of friendship and a relationship. They directly correlate. They directly correlate. And I had somebody comment that says, "Oh, if you don't have any friends, it's not an indictment on your character." A flaw is not necessarily an indictment on your character. We are all flawed. So because I can tell you that this is a flaw, this is going to interfere with you finding companionship that's meaningful and that's as less stressful as possible, doesn't mean that you are that you have a character flaw. Just because you have a personality flaw or idiosyncrasy doesn't mean that you have a character flaw. A character flaw is different because it's something that's detrimental to everyone and people in a malicious way, or in a malicious or a damaging way. Personality flaw is more just hard to coexist with certain people or certain people. Normally, your personality flaw makes it hard for you to coexist with people who are similar to you or are similar or kindred spirits. And so when you kindred spirits, you basically that same person. Like I said, you get the person that you are at the time that you are that thing. And so that's where you find yourself. You find yourself with people like that. And if you have a character flaw that is hard to overcome, that's hard for you to overcome yourself, it'd be probably hard for anybody that you attract. So again, a woman with no friends is a red flag. It just is what the hell it is. And I don't want no trouble, man, but it's the kid Jus'Black. Like and subscribe. Just something I wanted to get off my chest, because I was having this conversation earlier today, and I just thought I'd bring it to YouTube. You guys tell me what you think about it. But at any rate, man, I don't know. It's just the conversation. But while you doing whatever it is that you doing, holla at me, man. I'll be in the bathroom. Boo boo. Yo, this video is brought to you by OG CMOS at ogcmos.co. My bottle is in use. About halfway done. No cap. We really use this. The kid Jus'Black, man. Peace and love. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you disagree, if you don't agree, or you do agree, let me know, man. It's one of those things that I don't believe I'm wrong, but it's just a song. Peace and love.